Kobe. Only because I've gone through it and I feel like...
Yeah, you went through the same thing?
I feel like I wasn't injured.
Oh, yeah?
Moving the same.
The same
my
injury?
Achilles, yeah.
Oh.
My Achilles. That's how I knew he popped his Achilles. And once you have it, you can see players' reaction. That's an Achilles. It's the exact same thing every single time. And you always reach for the same spot. You're just like, what the hell? If some people look back, that's what happened to me. It felt like somebody just kicked me in my heel. Like, there was no pain, no nothing. But my foot kind of went numb a bit. And I was like, who the hell just kicked me in the back of my leg? And everyone looked at me like, that was crazy. There was nobody behind me.
Yeah.
Achilles went. So if you're not looking back, or you just go down and grab it, Kobe, same thing, grab the same area.
Yeah.
The last guy, what team was I just watching? It was a good team. I think is it? Oh, Hood. Rodney Hood.
What this last is?
Just like last week.
Oh man.
Went down.
The Rocket?
Against the Lakers.
Is he a Rocket?
No, he's
Portland.
Portland.
Oh, okay.
When the Lakers played Portland, he popped at that game. JaVale McGee, the guy just fell. They gave him a foul. He didn't touch him, but it was the same thing. Oh, he went down, he grabbed the rebound, tried to accelerate. Because that's what happened to me. I came in out of the cold, I never stretched. And there was a loose ball. So I went to try to get the loose ball, and it just went back. I was like, oh my gosh. So it didn't hit me until like 5 minutes later when I was sitting on the bench. Because I got up, and I was just like remembering everybody said there's this excruciating pain. So I'm waiting for that to come, and it didn't come. So I'm like, well, maybe I didn't pop it then.
You had surgery, right?
No, you didn't have to. You don't have to have surgery anymore. They have, because it's a tendon.
Yeah.
They position your foot. They straighten it out so the tendon will get to as close as it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And they cast it, so they wrap it, and then it'll eventually attaches itself.
Oh.
And then they cut the cast off. I think it was like 4 weeks. And then they reposition your foot so it kind of stretches it a little bit. And then they cast it again. And then they pick it up, and then they reposition your foot, cast it again, took it off, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, if you don't have to cut me open, don't do it, because it's not that serious for me. I'm done with sports. So I did that, my rehab, and that was just on my own. I went to a sauna and was stretching out in the sauna. That was it. So when I actually went to rehab, we're like, whoa, you have good range, blah, blah, blah. What were you doing? I was like, just sauna. That was it.
Sauna?
Yeah.
Which is Mexican?
Yeah.
Sauna?
Yes.
Sauna.
Sauna.
Sauna sounds like a nice cigarette.
Yeah. That was it. But yeah, I came back. I was the same. I was dunking still and moving freely.
Awesome.
But I see, like Clifford, I don't know what he did, but he looked terrible. Like you can even still kind of see he has a little amplitude. Yeah. It's not. It just took him a long time to actually look somewhat normal. Tayo, he looked like he bounced back fine.
Tayo did too?
Tayo popped too. There's a lot of us that just went down right after.
Yeah? Yeah, good thing I stopped.
Right? And that's what they keep asking. Why are you playing this men's league? And blah, blah, blah. I said, I can't afford to be getting hurt anymore. And I don't know how to turn it down. That's my thing.
Right.
I don't know. I only know full tilt.
Yeah.
Whether my body can handle it or not, we deal with that after.
That's how come I always got injured. I always re-injured my knee. Because whenever my knee felt good,
you're just like,
I keep losing the weight. And then I come down, I'm like,
oh, why did they do that? So yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly the reason why. Like the little sideline stuff I can do. Oh shoot. I'm supposed to go down to settlement, but not going down there. Just waiting for Christmas Day, because that's, yes, whoever wins still doesn't mean, but if they go 0-2 against the Clippers, that's got to be some psychological something. Right?
The Lakers?
Yeah. For me, I just need them to keep it close. Like, my positive was, they lost by 10, they played terrible first night, you know, they didn't have...
Clippers are a better team.
Oh yeah, on paper they're a better team, but they don't look that great.
They don't look infallible.
Yeah. When I watch them play, I'm like, oh yeah, this.
They killed us the other day. And they killed Minnesota yesterday.
Yeah. And I can't even remember what happened with our game. Because we were.
They called out, what's the call, man? To me? That was
Oh! That's why. Because I was like, I can't remember the game. I stopped watching because the nasty calls we were getting.
Yeah.
I said, I'm done with this, man.
ridiculous.
Yeah, we were.
Hollins, whatever, was getting just foul after foul after foul, and then flipping Kawhi nearly tripped a man on the wing, and they just let it go. Play on.
You see the double dribble last night, though?
Oh my God, that was bad. See, some of these things I'm just like, this is how you know things are fixed, because there's no way that 3 refs watching the ball right in front of you, you don't see this.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's just like, oh my God, so they're gonna say he tried to corral it and he bobbled it, that's why it's not double dribble? I'm just like, this is disgusting, man.
Oh, there's nothing available today. Our next availability would be Wednesday at 4 p.m. Yeah. Okay. And what's his name? Okay, so Wednesday at 4 p.m. we'll see Eddie. What I'd ask you to do, because you'll find the cancellations online, so you can just check online at tour.ca and you will see the cancellations there. I don't see cancellations, but people book and then cancel online. So if you see something opening before that time, all I'll ask you to do is book it and then give me a call. Let me know you found something early so I can cancel the Wednesday appointment. My name is Jay. Alright, thank you.
And what about the last play with LeBron and Butler? You think it's a good no call?
That was a foul on Butler. That 3 that he was it a 3 that he took?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean the inbound play. Remember when they collided? I think that could have been either way, but maybe that's why they let it go. There was a big collision.
I'm surprised they didn't challenge that.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
What's the challenge there for?
I don't think you can challenge in 2 minutes.
You
oh,
can.
Yeah, you can.
yeah,
Why
but
not?
but the thing is, I don't think you can challenge a non-call.
Within 2 minutes.
Yes.
Within 2 minutes.
There has to be a call for you to challenge. So if they let
Right.
something go,
Right.
you can't call that.
Right.
Which is crazy.
That's the goaltend. That's the goaltend
Yes.
against Indiana a couple years
Yeah.
ago.
But they didn't
They
have
didn't
the
make a-
challenge.
they didn't make a call.
They didn't have the challenge back then.
No. I know. What I'm saying is they didn't make the call. There's no.
Oh, so then the review, yeah, they
So they
can't
can't-
review it
yeah,
after, yeah.
right.
They let it go, yeah. And that's what they say with a lot with the NFL with unsure plays. They're like, let it go, see what happens at the end, and then go review it. But once you make something, you can't challenge it if there's no call. 'Cause I think that's the biggest ripoff thing when like there's a fumble or they're unsure of a fumble and they blow it dead, and then they review it. Oh shit, they picked it up and they could have scored a touchdown, but now they have to blow it dead now because they stopped the play. So let it play out and then deal with it after.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because now, okay, the team gets the ball, but now we have to go against their defense instead of giving us the 7 points or 6 points that we would have gotten if you let the play run out.
Makes sense. Unlike the one where 2 weeks later they. Oh yeah, it did actually go.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, why even come out and state something? Okay, yeah, it was a goaltend, we didn't call it.
Remember when they used to apologize to the Raptors like once a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh, the NBA officially apologized.
Yeah, we missed this call. Oh,
What do we want with the apology?
We're on the golf course by then.
Right? And even Houston, they're nasty, wanted to file a complaint for the game they were up 22 and lost.
Well, that was a dunk. That ball went in.
I know, but you're up 22 with
I-
7 minutes left to go. That shouldn't have dictated. It's not the last play of the game.
Yeah. No, I know, but
You can't turn around and say, "Oh yeah, by the way, you owe us 2 points now."
no,
That's
but
what we do this league.
if the NBA, you want to be fair. That's the whole NBA fair and everything.
If they really wanted to be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah.
they would let people challenge.
Yeah.
And if you win the challenge, you would get another challenge. What
Yeah.
kind of nonsense is this?
Yeah.
You're right,
Even-
but we're not giving you another
Yeah,
one.
that's crazy.
That's just them
That's crazy.
dictating what narrative they want.
Yeah,
They want
yeah.
this team to win.
I
We're
agree.
gonna be right again.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree.
There's no point in this. Just get rid of it. That's dumb.
I agree. When you're dealing with millions of dollars,
I'm right.
both
but-
for the franchise,
okay,
the
I
owner.
showed you up, so we're not going to let you do that again.
Yeah, I
It's so
agree.
stupid.
I agree.
The only way that I think that there'll be less of that referee dictating whatever narrative is if the team file reports and it's proven that this ref, missed this blah blah, and it comes out of their pocket. Make the ref start paying now.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate to them because they're only doing what the league's telling them to do, but
yeah. No, I agree, man. One place, millions of dollars.
One
Crazy.
crazy life changing.
right?
Yeah, it's for the owners, guys like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even know, man. I remember they broke down LeBron's first second thing on his contract. It was some stupid number, man. It was something stupid, like $30,000 a second or something stupid. I can't even remember what it was. But I'm like, yeah.
I expect the Lakers to be this good, though.
I didn't think they'd be this good this quick.
Yeah. I thought they were one guy away. In the
I
offseason,
still
get
am
one
not
more
100%
team.
because I'm not confident enough in who's gonna bring out a shooter. We have a bunch of them that could be on any given night, but I don't know. And Danny Green's defense, I think he's laboring. I think they need to rest him some more games coming through. Maybe not starting.
See, that's the problem with the Raptors now. They haven't been playing well lately.
Yeah.
Today you're against Brooklyn at home. You could have sat Lowry. You could have sat Ibaka. You know what I mean? You could have sat some guys. Now you got to play them because you need a W.
Yeah. Those guys are no
Right,
pushovers,
Fitz?
man. As long as Kyrie sits on the sideline.
Right, Fitz?
But to be honest, I didn't think the Raptors would have started off that good. I didn't see them being this good.
Raptors are okay, man.
They are okay.
Every team goes through a shit spell.
I have them finishing fifth,
Where?
fourth or fifth in the East.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No way, man.
I'm still gonna
Who
stick
you
by.
put-
I hope I'm wrong.
No,
I
but
hope I'm wrong.
you're
but
putting, besides Milwaukee, you're putting the rest.
Milwaukee, Boston.
Oh, no, not Boston. Boston.
Now he's gonna say Miami.
No.
No, I didn't have Miami. I had
They're second right now,
Milwaukee, Boston, Philly, and Indiana is that team that's kind of the same as the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna flip flop spots. One's gonna be 4, one's gonna be 5. I'm only thinking Indiana because they have a little bit more. Well, I don't want to say star power, but I don't know. I just feel.
I say worst case scenario, Raptors second. I'll give it to Milwaukee.
Oh no. Yeah, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, don't judge them by the play lately.
No, just
Siakam-
based off the team we have, like some
Yeah.
of the young guys, they're really good. Again, this is
Yeah.
another reason why I have them fifth.
Van Fleet's
the
out
Davis
now.
guy, he's the Holland Jefferson or whatever his name is. He's really good. Obi, I didn't think he would step. You know, he's making progression.
We got probably the second best player in the league on our team right now.
Who's that? Second best player in the league. That's a huge statement.
Yep.
Larry?
50.
Spicy P?
That's right, buddy.
Spice?
That's right,
I'm
man.
all for Spice, but he's not
He's
there
my
yet.
guy after Harden. You can't judge anything. KD's out, right? So he's out of the mix this year. So behind Harden, that's my guy.
Really? You
Yeah.
have them over AD and LeBron and Greek Freak.
I'm Greek, man.
What blasphemy are you
I'm
speaking?
Greek. I'll get shot for this because he's our national hero, and
Yeah.
we're totally in love with him and his family.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things people don't know about that family. They help out
Oh yeah?
millions of people.
Good. It's just
So-
amazing, all 3 brothers in the NBA. That's
Yeah.
just nuts, eh?
Yeah.
But that can't be talent, man. That's just his star power.
Yeah.
One of them, I think the youngest one, deserves to be there. That middle one, I don't know.
He's on the Lakers, right?
The youngest one is on the Lakers.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
The other brother is actually playing with him.
Right.
Maybe
don't tell that guy.
Yeah. That's the only thing we remember. The one super dunk he had.
Some would say it's too early to say this about Siakam. Some, but
Yeah.
I
He's
just
getting
don't
there.
see.
He's getting there.
I just don't see this kid going the other way. All I see is, I was totally wrong about him. This guy fits from day one. Okay, I admit it. You were saying it too?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah?
I got this whole thing started with me saying he was way better
From when did you
than
guys?
Kuzma.
What?
This was from last year.
Okay.
The second half of last year.
Yeah.
And I said, this guy's way better than Kuzma. That's what I was talking to my other friends. And they're just like, no, he's not way better. He's good. And then I came here, I go, Fitz, what do you think?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, he's better. And I go, no, he's way better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seen him. Same thing with LeBron. I just seen this projection. I seen his game. I go, this is something that's unstoppable. He's under control. And right now, I think he's getting excited. These last couple games, he's going back into that excitement. Things are going too fast. He's rushing this, getting charges, turnovers here.
Well, he's not getting
he
calls
has to
either.
slow the game down. Just make the game,
I told Fitz it was going to happen. The kid's not getting calls yet because he's not at the LeBron level and
he's not
Leonard
there yet.
level.
Yeah.
We had Leonard last year.
23, 22.
Something crazy like that.
For me, 27 is their prime. So when they hit that, my God, my God, just wait.
Plus, he'll be playing with Giannis soon.
In New York?
No,
here.
In New York.
In New York?
No. Your boy's coming here.
No, Masai's gone.
No, he's not gone.
He's going in the Knicks.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's bringing the Greek freak
He
here.
likes the challenge. I think he's smart because he knows we've hit our peak.
Not yet. Not yet.
He has.
We'll hit our peak with Giannis.
I think he believes we're not going to get that Giannis type to push us over the thing.
He's bringing him.
I think he's gonna bring him to New York.
Yeah, he'll bring him to New York.
Oh,
He's
I
not
don't
going to
know.
stay. He's not going to stay. He wants that challenge. He started off in Phoenix, brought in those players, Nash,
Well,
those
New
guys.
York is a possibility because there's a massive
It's a challenge
Greek
for him.
community there.
That too.
But here it's like massive too. I don't know. I think there's a chance Giannis is a Raptor.
Well, that's only if Masai's here. That's
Yeah.
the only way
Well,
that's
yeah.
going to happen.
That's the only person that's bringing him here.
Yeah.
Is him. Which, again, I'm gonna have that 40 million. I could spend it somewhere else on another guy, but there's no one out there. There's no one out there.
I think they need to trade either. I think they need to trade Serge
Yeah, sir.
or I like Gasol.
They're not keeping Gasol after this year, so that's 29.8 off the books.
And his defense is needed in the postseason. That big body. That's why I keep him over Serge. Because he's got Embiid's number. I know he can help.
Last year, were these the Twin Towers that we had? Were they playing good during the season last year? Because I know in the playoffs they were massive for us. Both Gasol and Baca. How were they in the season? Were they okay?
They were okay. I thought they were.
Okay. Because if they're going to be okay during the season and they do their thing in their playoffs, I don't mind.
Yeah.
But I know they're not going to be back next year because that's $60 million.
That's way too.
And
Gasol,
Yeah.
too much money.
And I got kids on the bench that are amazing, ready to go.
Boucher.
Yeah.
Boucher.
Yeah, and he's going to.
put on some size.
And what's he gonna cost me? 6, 7, 8 million? Right?
Even.
Not even,
He
right?
doesn't have his- how long? When they pick you up from the G League?
There's a limit. Is there a limit for the
There's still
G League?
under like a contract you get, and it bumps up to NBA if you play X amount of games.
Yes.
But it's still not no millions.
Yeah.
So they're still getting them at a cheap rental.
Don't forget Lowry. I think Lowry's got one more year, right?
One more, but we're trading him. That's what I mean.
Yeah. So that's
a good
another
trade piece.
32 million. You're looking at $100 million off the books.
If we can just squeeze through. You want to come here, though, man. We take the Rosenbacher.
No way, because you can't shoot the
I
three.
know. I know.
Can't.
I know. It's
San, you know, I never thought I'd be alive and see the day where,
we're NBA champs.
no, where Pops gets fired.
Popovich?
Yeah.
Oh,
I never thought I would ever
He's not
say
gonna
that.
get fired.
I don't know, buddy.
he's not gonna get fired.
Well, what are they gonna do?
They're just gonna take an L. Like you're allowed to have one losing season in 2 decades.
Well, I don't know.
He's a lifer there. He's gonna
hope so.
step down and he'll be in management.
Well, look, they
He's not
fired
gonna-
Casey, man.
Yeah, that was.
You know, there's a lot of
He's no
crazies
Pop.
out there.
He's no Pop.
No, he's no Pop, but he was a miniature Pop for us, for me at least. Here,
Yeah.
he was great here for me, man. I love that guy.
Nah. He was okay. He wasn't bad. One major problem he has is rotation and forgetting about players on the bench.
You think so?
Yeah, there was a lot of times where he left guys in.
Why you say that?
No, there was a lot of games where guys were playing bad and he left them in a lot, and
Veteran-
then give those other guys a chance, like the Powells and the.
You mean veteran guys he left out? They're veterans.
Yeah, well,
well,
and that's why I
yeah.
think what's the name? Masai got rid of DeRozan, so that he can rebuild his team the way that he needs it. I think he got rid of DeRozan, knowing that we're gonna have Kawhi, but we're gonna lose Kawhi. But
That's
now
our
he
one
ha-
shot.
But now we
How
have
to rebuild whatever happens.
now I have my team. Everybody's gonna shoot threes. I'm not going to DeRozan and say, hey, buddy, can you please learn to shoot a three? He's like, no, I'm not shooting threes. I'm in.
And the mid-range
But that's where we need
game.
our offense to be.
Yeah.
Casey wins the ring with Leonard.
Of course he does.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Oh.
would say that.
Nurse
Again,
isn't
my
better
thing
than
is-
Nurse is not a better coach than Casey.
Yeah, he actually is. When
Oh,
it comes
no
to running
chance.
plays,
No
when
chance.
it comes to running plays, if you
It's not
sit
fair.
down
I don't think
and
it's
What?
fair. I don't think it's fair. I don't think what you say
well,
is fair.
it's not a fair comparison because he had better players.
No,
But-
I think that Nurse is in a position where Casey wasn't. Casey was always at the mercy of
Of the
Kyle's contract. Kyle's like, I'm not doing what you say. I'm playing for my contract. Then the next year, he's at the
Oh,
mercy
okay.
of DeRozan's contract.
See, yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
doing
even
your thing.
thinking that. I'm just
That's-
basing off of coaching styles and whatnot.
But
That's it.
the year before we got
Leonard.
that year, they were both under their contracts.
Yeah.
They already got their contracts, and they
Oh.
did everything he said.
Yeah.
And it was the sickest after basketball you ever seen.
Yeah, that could be.
Casey has a ring already with Dallas, right? Assistant.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hated his substitute, and that was a big topic in some of the group chats. It's like, what is this Casey guy doing? Sub this guy in. You have him on the bench so long. Blah blah blah. Then he finally puts him in, and he's been sitting 9 minutes for no reason.
I agree about the
He's
Powell
good.
thing. Powell hasn't gotten a fair shake here.
Yeah.
You know, he can go somewhere and shine, like on a team where there's no stars.
They won't do it though.
He can go to Atlanta and be the star
What do you
there.
mean?
They won't let him go.
No, they won't.
Because they know he's the
They'll-
best.
Yes.
That's stupid. I
Yes.
can't let
They
him
just
go.
won't let this guy go.
And for the price they're getting him for,
Yeah.
that'd be retarded.
Yeah.
Unless you're getting
Exactly.
that mega star, yeah, throw him in the package. Yes.
Exactly.
I think, like for instance, DeRozan and Kyle Lowry killed T. Ross's career. I think he was better than both of them.
Really?
I think so.
Who?
Or had the
T. Ross was better than
Terrence Ross.
was better than
DeRozan.
Kyle.
I think so.
After the 50-point game, we didn't hear nothing from him again.
Because
He's a
they're like, yo, like, shut up, good boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, those two are playing their alpha basketball.
My
But-
turn,
But
your
T. Ross
turn,
is
my
actually
turn.
the better athlete, the better shooter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Better than everything than DeRozan.
Kyle's a warrior though, man.
Ooh, that's a big thing. I'd have to go back and look at some tapes.
DeRozan, T. Ross is better than
Lowry's a
DeRozan was
warrior.
He was a beast.
But you know,
Mid-range free throws.
He wouldn't take a charge.
And
like Kyle
remember,
does.
you have to keep into consideration
okay, so
the amount of
let's
times
not
they
put Kyle in
cheat.
this then. I think that
Right.
T. Ross is better than DeRozan.
I would
Yes,
say that.
I would say that.
I think the
Maybe
potential,
The potential.
Okay,
The potential
maybe
is better?
Potential.
but it just was never going to be
Given the
you know,
chance.
Yeah, never going to be unlocked
Yeah.
because he was the little puppy
Yeah,
with the big boys.
yeah.
You know, I don't see DeRozan staying in San Antonio. You can't. I don't see. You can't. You can't sit here and tell me Pops is gonna stay and
No, they're gonna try
DeRozan.
to trade him. No, they're gonna try
Yeah,
to trade him.
yeah.
Him and Aldridge. They're getting older.
And Pops is gonna stick around for another rebuild there.
Well,
Wow.
that's the great thing about that system. It's really pieces. It's not really. I think it's the best situation for a quote unquote rebuild is that system. You can find mid-range guys to have this system. You don't need the superstar. It's always good to have,
Mm-hmm.
but that thing will still flourish with mid-level type players because it's a system they play. Play defense, spread the floor, shoot, move the ball. This is where we are in the NBA. Unless you're that phenom like Harden or LeBron and Durant that can just clear out. I'm pounding the rocks. Something.
So those guys both scored 40 points last night.
Yeah, 46, 42.
Two.
Yeah.
I'll just throw this out there.
Didn't even watch
Would
it.
Would Pops be good as a Laker coach?
Of course, he's a coach anywhere. You can put him in flipping Golden State right now. I think they'd have a couple more wins.
Would you ever see him in the Lakers? That'd be like coaching the Lakers.
No.
Any event.
No, I
No?
think he's more that like.
Boston.
No, I think he's like that. I was gonna say like the Kobe's and the Dirks. They're just staying within that one organization his career.
Alright.
Once he's done coaching, he's gonna just stay there and be in the office.
Okay.
I I would like to see him somewhere else because that's my whole thing. Even with Phil Jackson, I'm like, you're not impressing me. You have the best players, the best teams, and you're winning.
Yeah.
Go over to flipping Charlotte and show me something.
That's why. That's why. What's his name? Jerry Sloan always impressed me. And,
Yeah.
And what's the one that? The next one.
Spoelstra, he's unimpressive. He hasn't always had the
Another old
greatest.
school one.
Spolstra's great. I like Spolstra.
Is it Adelman? I was thinking.
Edelman.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Edelman.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad. He always had his teams fighting.
yeah.
But man, yeah, even thing, Lakers coach shocked me. But he looks like a defensive
Lakers
guru,
leader.
man. He's got everybody buying into that defense. That
Yeah,
Why,
yeah.
why did they diss Vogel from the beginning? It didn't make no sense. He was
I
always a
know.
good coach.
I know. I think it
Frank?
was it's just a drama. A lot of the thing now, it's just let's create some type of drama.
Yeah,
It's
conversation.
LeBron, bro.
Because you don't hear a peep out of Jason Kidd. And they're like, oh yeah, he's gonna be the scapegoat. Jason Kidd will be full. So if that was the case,
Kids on the team, right?
yeah, he's assistant coach.
Oh, where?
Lakers.
Lakers.
Jason Kidd?
Yeah.
Yes, from day one.
The camera hasn't shown him once.
And that's my point. They started this narrative. Oh my God, they have two head coaches. He's gonna be the scapegoat.
I
Jason
didn't know
Kidd's
that.
Gonna take over. Blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
man, I didn't know that.
Jason Kidd's a point guard, defensive minded,
Well,
as well as Vogel. This is how they're setting up their defense.
as long as LeBron says it's okay.
well, he has.
We all know that.
He definitely has.
We all know that, man.
One guy this morning, there's like 89 messages in this one group chat talking about, LeBron's not MVP, it's only because AD, and I'm just like, I'm not even going to comment too much on this because this other guy was going back and forth with him, and I'm like, you guys want to make it seem like, oh, AD's making it easier for LeBron, you think LeBron's not making it easier for AD? Like,
Yeah.
he's unlocking the Super Saiyan that AD didn't realize he has in him, the next levels.
Yeah.
Ron has had that open, so I don't know what you
I
guys
think
are
it's
talking
good.
about.
Thanks, man. Just my ears. I don't know. I'm not worried about the Raptors.
And then I showed
It's
him
the
a
only
list.
team I'm
I
not
showed him a
worried
list of they had it online. LeBron's top 25 best players that he's ever played with. The list was very, very bad. It was very bad.
Well, Kyrie's
some
at the
good-
top of that list.
Kyrie's on it. He's
Kyrie,
on it.
number one. Oh no, Wade.
Wade. Yeah, Wade was number one. But I mean, there was only really, I remember about 3 or 4 really good players, but I'm like, well, yes, they were really good, but he's never had anybody in their prime. AD's the first person he's had in their prime. Wade was on his way down, was amazing. Ray Allen on his way down. Man retired right after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said, look at the names that.
Well, he
he's
had
played
Kyrie
with.
at his prime.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Kyrie was one. I'd still consider Wade. Well, yeah.
I think
Wade
Wade, you could say Wade
because
was
he was
possible.
injured though. That's
Yeah, he was injured, but he had that when he had those runs, he was unstoppable.
He would.